Kennings. Story reader, problem solver, board writer, homework setter, playground whistler, register taker. I don't know, it's beyond my ken. Wonder what that kenning is about, or who that kenning is about. So, by the end of this video, we should recognise the features of a kenning poem. And we'll do that by knowing that a kenning can consist of either a noun phrase or a noun verb phrase. We're going to understand that kennings do not name the theme of the poem. They use the language in the poem to work out the theme, and I understand that kennings are understood best when they're read aloud. So, what is a kenning? Kennings are like riddles. They describe something without ever saying what it is. Read these phrases aloud. What could they be describing? Lip licking, chin dripping, flake holding, tongue freezing, cone filling, sauce swirling. Like the sound of that. Yep, I really do like the sound of that. How about these ones? Tail wagger, ball catcher, furry friend, cat chaser, house guardian, face licker. Can you guess what it is? So, what is a kenning? What do you notice about these poems? House guardian, furry friend, lip licking, chin dripping. Each line of the poem is made up of a two-word phrase. Here, the phrases are made up of a noun and a verb, the verb usually ending in ing. So, lip licking. It could have been lip licker. Except you wouldn't say that about ice cream, would you? So, lip licking, chin dripping. The words are joined by a hyphen. Here the phrases are made up of a noun and a noun. Furry friend, house guardian. So, did you know that kennings came into our language via the Anglo-Saxon and Norse cultures? These people came from what is now Scandinavia and northern Germany. The word kenning derives from the Old Norse word meaning kenna it vid, which means to express a thing in terms of another. The two-word format for a kenning relates to the Old Norse tradition of naming things like their weapons, e.g. skull splitter or blood taker. We even use them in everyday language. How do we describe a very tall building? Skyscraper. Oh, there's even alliteration, which is another poetic device. A really sad film or story is often called a tearjerker. So let's have a go. How can we write a kenning? First, we need to choose a theme. Doesn't have to be gory like the Vikings. So, about a cat. Then we brainstorm lots of words or phrases associated with that theme. Mice, drinks milk, nuzzle, purr, fur, sleeps a lot, night, stalk, hunter, hates, rubs ankles, purrs, dog, scratch. So how do we write it? To start creating our kenning, try and make a noun phrase or a noun verb phrase using your words. Nose, nuzzle. Ear, scratch. Night, stalk. Lick, fur. Finally, we put them together in a two-word phrase. Don't forget the hyphens. Mouse hunter, milk drinker, night stalker, fur licker, ankle rubber, dog hater, nose nuzzler, ear scratcher. all of these are really good examples of a riddle or a kenning that describes something without actually saying what it's about. Loud purrer. You could write your kenning about all sorts of things. So you could write one about football or mums and dads, cars, pets, teachers, winter, pizza, pets. You can write it about anything. So kennings are like riddles. They describe a thing but don't tell you its name. They usually only have two words, a noun plus a noun, or a noun plus a verb. Poetic devices like alliteration can be used, and they're great when you read them aloud so you can imagine the thing being described. So here's another one. Can you guess what it is? Razor teeth, grey missile, button eye, sharp fin, cold killer, sea scavenger, dustbin of the deep. What do you think it is? Any ideas? Here's another one. Dog hater, mouse catcher, bird chaser, paw licker, purr sounder, milk drinker, whisker twitcher. Can you guess what it is? I want you now to think of your own kenning. You've seen how to put them together. You think of your subject, in this case pirates. You write down lots of things you know about pirates. Sails the sea, plunders ships, walks a plank, finds buried treasure, keeps a pet parrot, has an eye patch, has a hook, has a wooden leg, has a black beard, growls and shouts. And then you change each line into two words. A noun and a noun and a verb, and in this case, and in some cases, an adjective and a noun. So, sails the sea becomes a sea dog. Plunders the ships becomes ship stealer. Walks a plank becomes plank walker. You see how it goes. So, have a go. Write a kenning and send it to me on the year group email. Good luck.